Welcome to Win English Lab. Let's begin.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today. This is the podcast where we talk like real people, share real stories, and help you feel comfortable and confident in English.
I'm Corey,
And I'm Oris.
and together we are your two English friends. Not your teachers with the big stick, just your friends who really want to help you grow.
Exactly. No boring grammar rules today, just real talk, real English, real life.
So, Oris, how are you feeling today?
Honestly, Corey, pretty good, but I woke up a little grumpy this morning.
Grumpy? What happened?
My alarm didn't ring, I woke up late, I rushed out of bed, and I stepped on my own shoe.
You stepped on your shoe?
Yes, with my bare foot. It was not a nice way to start the day.
That is a rough morning. But look at you now. You're smiling, you're here, you're ready to talk.
That's true, and actually, that little story connects perfectly to today's topic.
Yes, today we are talking about something everyone needs, how to stay positive every day.
A big topic, an important topic.
And don't worry, we are not going to tell you to be happy all the time. That's not realistic. Nobody feels good every single minute.
No. Today, we want to talk about something more honest, real positivity, the kind that helps you get through a hard morning, a stressful day, or a difficult week.
We're going to share simple phrases, real stories, and easy English you can use every single day.
And of course, we will slow down the important words and phrases so you can really learn them, not just hear them.
Listen, discuss, listen again. That's how we do it here.
And before we start, a small favor.
Yes, if you enjoy this podcast, please click like. Please subscribe to Daily English Podcast. And please share this episode with a friend who is learning English too.
Learning is always better with a friend. Send this episode to someone who needs a little positive energy today.
And stay until the end today. We have a special announcement and you are not going to want to miss it.
Yes, something we think is going to help your English learning so much. So do not click away. The best part is coming at the end.
Okay, are you ready? Let's go. So, Oris, let's start with the big word, positive. P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E. Positive.
Positive. Say it with us, listeners. Positive.
When you are positive, you look for the good in a situation. You believe things can get better.
The opposite word is negative. When you are negative, you focus on what is wrong, what is missing, what could go badly.
We all have both sides inside us. Nobody is 100% positive all the time.
Right. And that's actually really important to say at the start. Staying positive doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect.
No, it means something simpler. It means you don't give up hope even when a moment is hard.
I like that. Small hope, not fake happiness.
Exactly. So let's talk about how to actually do that in real life with real English.
Let's start with the morning, because for a lot of people, the morning decides the mood for the whole day.
Very true. So, Oris, be honest. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Well, today it was step on my shoe, but normally I check my phone first.
Ooh, be careful with that one.
I know. It's a bad habit.
A habit is something you do again and again, often without even thinking.
Yes, and checking your phone first thing can fill your mind with stress before your feet even touch the floor.
There's a nice phrase for this. Start your day on the right foot.
Start your day on the right foot. Say it with us.
It means to begin your day in a good way, a calm way, a positive way.
You could say, I like to drink a glass of water first. It helps me start my day on the right foot.
Or, don't check your emails before breakfast. Start your day on the right foot instead.
So, Corey, what do you do to start your day on the right foot?
Honestly, it's very simple. I open my window and I take 3 slow breaths.
Just 3 breaths?
Just 3. It only takes maybe 15 seconds, but it gives my mind a small pause before the day begins.
I love that it's so simple. Small actions really can matter.
They do. And there's a nice phrase for that too. Small steps.
Small steps. This means little actions done regularly that slowly lead to a bigger change.
You could say, I'm taking small steps to feel more positive every day. Or, learning English is about small steps, not one big jump.
That's very true for our listeners here, too. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need small steps.
Good job for listening today. That is already one small step.
Okay, let's talk about something we all experience, negative thoughts.
A negative thought is a thought that makes you feel worried, sad, or discouraged.
Discouraged. D-I-S-C-O-U-R-A-G-E-D. When you feel discouraged, you lose a little bit of hope or confidence.
For example, I made a small mistake in my presentation and I felt discouraged for the rest of the day.
We all know that feeling. One small mistake, and suddenly our whole mind is focused on it.
There's a phrase for that too. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Can you explain it?
Of course, a molehill is a very small pile of dirt made by a small animal called a mole. It's tiny.
And a mountain is huge.
Right. So when you make a mountain out of a molehill, you take a small problem and make it feel like a huge problem in your mind.
I do this all the time.
Give us an example.
Okay, last week I sent an email with one small spelling mistake, just one letter wrong.
That's very small.
I know, but in my head I thought, everyone is going to think I'm careless, my boss will be disappointed, this is terrible.
That escalated quickly.
Escalated. E-S-C-A-L-A-T-E-D. When something escalates, it becomes bigger or more serious very quickly.
You could say, my small worry escalated into a big fear, or please don't let this small problem escalate.
Yes, exactly what happened to me. One tiny mistake escalated into a whole afternoon of stress.
So what actually happened with the email?
Nothing. My boss didn't even notice. Nobody said a word.
So you made a mountain out of a molehill.
I really did. A perfect example.
This happens to everyone. Our minds are very good at making small things feel very big.
So what can we do instead?
There's a simple question I like to ask myself. Will this matter in 1 week?
Will this matter in 1 week? That's a strong question.
If the answer is no, I try to let it go.
Let it go. This means to stop holding on to a worry, a problem, or a bad feeling.
You could say, I made a mistake, but I decided to let it go. Or, it's hard to let go of old worries, but it's worth trying.
I need to remember that phrase, let it go.
Say it with us again, listeners. Let it go.
Good! Let's keep going.
Now let's talk about something powerful. Gratitude.
Gratitude. G-R-A-T-I-T-U-D-E. Gratitude means feeling thankful for something.
When you practice gratitude, you notice the good things in your life, even the small ones.
There's a common phrase for this. Count your blessings.
Count your blessings. This means to think about the good things you have, instead of only thinking about problems.
You could say, when I feel stressed, I try to count my blessings. Or, she always counts her blessings, even on a difficult day.
I have a small habit for this. Every night, before I sleep, I think of 3 good things from my day.
Just 3?
Just 3. They don't need to be big. Sometimes it's something very simple.
Give us an example from today.
Okay, this morning, my coffee was really good. That's 1.
That counts.
A friend sent me a funny message and I laughed out loud. That's 2.
I love that.
And right now, I'm talking with you, and it makes me happy. That's 3.
Aw, Corey, that's sweet.
It's true. And this little habit changes how I feel before sleep. Instead of thinking about problems, my mind ends the day on something warm.
I want to try that tonight.
You should. It doesn't cost anything, and it only takes 1 or 2 minutes.
There's another good phrase here, the little things.
The little things. This means small moments or small details that make life better, even if they seem unimportant.
You could say, it's the little things that make me happy, like a good cup of tea, or don't forget to appreciate the little things in life.
Appreciate. Appreciate. When you appreciate something, you recognize its value and you feel thankful for it.
You could say, I really appreciate my mother's cooking, or I appreciate the time you spent helping me.
These are useful words for daily conversation and also for staying positive.
Because when you notice the little things, your whole day starts to feel a bit brighter.
Let's talk about something that happens to everyone. A bad day.
Yes, sometimes, no matter what you do, the day just feels heavy.
Heavy is a nice word for this. When a day feels heavy, it means it feels difficult, tiring, or emotionally hard.
You could say, today feels heavy. I don't have much energy. Or, it was a heavy week at work.
On days like that, people sometimes say, look on the bright side.
Look on the bright side. This means to try to find something positive, even in a difficult situation.
For example, I lost my job, but I'm trying to look on the bright side. Now I have time to learn new skills.
This phrase is nice, but I think we need to be a little careful with it.
Why is that?
Because sometimes when we're really upset, hearing look on the bright side too quickly can feel a little dismissive.
Dismissive. Dismissive. When something is dismissive, it doesn't take a feeling seriously. It pushes the feeling away too fast.
Right. If a friend calls you because they are sad and you immediately say, look on the bright side, they might feel like their sadness isn't welcome.
That's a fair point. So what should we do instead?
I think, first, we should just listen. Let the person feel what they feel.
There's a nice phrase for that. Give it time.
Give it time. This means to allow a feeling or a situation to pass naturally without rushing it.
You could say, you don't have to feel better today. Just give it time. Or, give it time and things usually get a little clearer.
That feels much kinder.
It does. And then, when the person is ready, looking on the bright side can help, but only when it feels natural, not forced.
Forced. F-O-R-C-E-D. When something is forced, it doesn't feel real or natural. It feels like pressure.
Her smile looked forced. Or, don't force positivity. Let it come naturally.
Good vocabulary today, Corey.
Thank you, Oris. You too.
Let's talk about a story now. Corey, do you have a personal example of a hard day that you turned around?
I do, actually. A few months ago, I had a really difficult morning. My train was late, I spilled coffee on my shirt, and then I got some disappointing news about a project I was working on.
Oh no, that sounds like a lot for one morning.
It really was. And by 10 o'clock, I already felt like the whole day was ruined.
What did you do?
At first, nothing good. I sat at my desk feeling annoyed and tired. My mind kept replaying every bad thing that had happened.
Replaying. R-E-P-L-A-Y-I-N-G. When you replay something in your mind, you think about it again and again.
Yes, exactly. I was replaying the bad morning over and over.
What changed?
A coworker walked by and asked if I wanted to grab a quick coffee break. I almost said no because I felt too busy and too stressed.
But you said yes?
I said yes, and honestly, those 10 minutes changed my whole afternoon.
What happened during the break?
We just talked. Nothing special. We laughed about something silly that happened in the office. For 10 minutes, I wasn't thinking about the late train or the coffee stain.
A short break can really shift your mood.
It can. There's a phrase for this. Hit the reset button.
Hit the reset button. I like this one.
It means to stop, pause, and start again with a clearer, calmer mind, like restarting a machine.
You could say, I took a walk to hit the reset button after a stressful meeting,
Or sometimes you just need 5 minutes to hit the reset button.
After that coffee break, I went back to my desk and the afternoon felt completely different, even though nothing about the morning had actually changed.
That's powerful. The situation was the same, but your mind was different.
Exactly. And that's really at the center of today's topic. We can't always control what happens to us.
But we can often choose how we respond.
Respond. R-E-S-P-O-N-D. To respond means to react, to answer with an action or a feeling.
You could say, I try to respond calmly even when I'm frustrated, or how you respond matters more than what happened.
Beautiful sentence, Oris.
Thank you, Corey.
Now let's talk about the people around us, because they really affect how positive we feel.
Very true. There's a saying, positivity is contagious.
Contagious. C-O-N-T-A-G-I-O-U-S. Something contagious spreads easily from one person to another, like a cold or a flu.
But it can also be used for feelings and moods.